The end of the alley in a big cardboard box.
We tired of playing with your ass, nigga. Today your ass is gonna die, bitch. Say goodnight, motherfucker.
You're not having a great day as usual. Okay, it's raining outside. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical. But maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah. You can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when... Meow had a, right? What was that? It was a cat. There were only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather, but none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy, is it dingy or dingy? Dingy alleyway, I'm gonna say dingy. Dingle-dang. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Meow, meow. Meow. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Okay. Huh. Guess that should have been obvious. After all, that mess was meowing to me. Bro, imagine if it was a dog.
Bruh.
It's an interesting looking cat. That's racist. Is it because it's black?
Bruh.
Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. So cute. I'm not taking this hat.
Bruh.
Never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Because they can't. What are you talking about, dog? You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord.
But what the hell, boy?
What the Who leaves cats in a cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? Cat, cat, cat. I mean, cat, cat, cat. Dot, dot, dot. The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move.
Light work, no reaction.
What the frick? Should have been obvious what I was going to choose. Come on. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taken in a pet on a whim. But wait. What if the game did not want me to take the cat home?
Oh my god!
Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry. Good luck out here, okay? Cat, dot, dot, dot. Well, the cat's gonna be mad. You turn around and leave the cat in the alley behind. Rain's picking up. Dot, dot, dot. Ooh. Time to head home. Yet a fool. All right, now let's obviously take the cat home, right? Oh, I should have saved it, bro. What am I? All right, skip. Oh, okay, there we go. That's perfect. All right, I'm saving it here. Golly, that was actually like, that's dope. All right, take him home. Dot, dot, dot. You know what? You reach in the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone and, well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself. So, you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then. But it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Aww. Black cats are unironically the best cat. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow. But for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? Meow. That cat talking to me, bruh. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. 1 you living alone in. 1 you living alone in. Oh, I should have said it. It feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. Some dinner! You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue and call the cat over to you. Oh, he said, nah, bro, you gotta hit him with the classic idiot. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food. It says, man, I don't want...
Self-voicing enabled.
No, I'm turning that back.
Self-voicing disabled.
Yeah, shut up. Oh, God. And completely ignores it. What? I called it. Not hungry, I guess. No, it doesn't want that dang food, bro. It wants a freaking T-bone steak, idiot. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat, okay, this is goofy all music, bruh. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. Or that little can. It's just a cat, after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. It's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. Bro, it's gonna eat your food. But before you even know it, it's gonna be chowing down on whatever you got. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Tomato sliced. Ooh! Ow! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid! Ooh, the cat's gonna want your blood. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter and starts licking the knife. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an... You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly, but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the...
Get that cat out your house. I do not condone animal abuse, right? But if I see my cat start to genuinely enjoy licking my blood, I'm gonna make that cat's nose bleed. And I'm gonna start licking its blood.
Bruh.
Right? You gotta assert dominance. It's not weird. Right? Just quick mollywop to the nose, right? Nose bleed. Pick it up. Shake some of the blood onto the knife, and you start licking it too. I need to stop before it gets even more cringe. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Man, the cat sits back, staring at you. What you want, cat? Square up with this cat, man. The frick? You gotta stand on business, man. Feel a little uneasy. Nah, bruh. I wouldn't feel uneasy. I would challenge that cat's gangster. You like my blood, huh? My blood? And I'll test it. I'll point my finger out with my wound on it. I'll be like, you like my blood so much? Here, come take it. Come take it. I dare you. I dare you. Come lick my finger. And if it does, bro, I'm gonna do what I said. I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do earlier, man. It's gonna get clocked, bro. It's gonna knock that cat out. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. I suppose. Right? Yeah. Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. I mean, that's why you should get a dog. That's why you should get a dog, not a cat, a dog. Cats are way too hit or miss. Dogs can be hit or miss, but only, I guess, I genuinely think cats, like no matter what breed the cat is, it's hit or miss. There's no one good cat breed. And you could say the same for dogs. I genuinely do believe that there are more dog breeds that are like way less hit or miss than cats. I feel like every cat breed is hit or miss. There's a select few dog breeds that are hit or miss, and when I'm saying hit or miss, I mean like you could either get a perfect dog that's very nice, or the dog is just an a-hole. Kind of like how hit or miss pit bulls. Although I feel like pit bulls are way more miss than you know a hit. However, things like I guess like pugs. I'm very biased for like pugs and bulldogs. I've never met a mean pug or bulldog. Yeah, they've barked at me and seemed PO'd. They've seemed really ticked off from a distance. But they've always warmed up and became real sweethearts whenever I actually got close to them and started petting them. They never actually genuinely followed through and started biting me. They'd seem mad as frick until I come up to them and I pet the mess out of them. And then boom, they're just cute. They're just adorable. Some people are like, no, pugs are not adorable. Sucker, you're not adorable. I don't want to hear it, all right? And I know I'm talking, okay? You can roast my face and my looks all you want. I ain't gonna change my mind about you not being adorable. If I'm not adorable, cool. You're still not adorable. Go ahead, fire back. Go ahead, say whatever you want about me. You ain't cute. You ain't nice looking. You probably are a nice person. Probably a genuine dude or girl or whatever. You probably have a lot of people that love and care about you. But guess what? We're both ugly. No, I'm kidding. I don't even. Golly. Meow, shut up. You, ... Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. Sucker, what? You were going to take it to a shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Well, that cat is going to eat you alive at night. Weird or not. It's just a cat. See, that's where you messed up, bro. This cat's going to shapeshift. Alright. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. But even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. Well, if it starts to get more aggressive, challenge it. Up until it does actually shapeshift. If it's not a cat and you test it, I guess that's the only way to really find out. Keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. Untouched. Meow, put your blood on it. Meow, shut up. I swear to God, cat. Meow, ooh, it's getting mad. Ugh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. Feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Yeah, maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. Well, you should probably do that. After finding the number of a local vet, pick up. Oh, cat. Right, the cat knows what it's doing. Cat ain't an idiot. You pushed that cat hard, it went out and it got to the circuit box. Nah. The lights just went out. Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. No, this guy doesn't know. But no, we know. We know. This guy, he don't. We do. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. Out of batteries? That cell phone you got, it's completely out of battery, you mean? Or it's like physically out of batteries? What does your phone take? AA, AAAs? You must have forgotten to charge your phone before heading out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. Grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? Your cat. Or the cat. You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? Well, this cat put you into genjutsu, bro. You turn on to check the clock. Cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Okay. It says hell. So 4666 rotates. Okay, you can see that. 666 hell. Thinking now you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. I see kill as well. Or is that kill or is that just... I think there's a K and an H. I think it's going between... What is that? 444? Is that like another like satanic number by any chance? I don't know. Whatever. Cat stares at you. It's completely still. You think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But its eyes. This isn't normal. Okay. This game isn't that scary simply because it is like a visual novel, right? But let's close our eyes for a second and visualize just how scary this game would be if it looked like modern games nowadays, like it wasn't a visual novel. You actually play through what is occurring in this game. Everything has a 3D model, it has great detail. Just think on how scary this could be. I think this moment would be terrifying. But I guess we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna stop yapping. You're afraid. Yeah, makes sense. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. Yes, very understandable, given what's occurring. At this point, I would be afraid of this cat being able to do anything, and that I'm hopeless. Consider tossing the cat out after all. But there's no, yeah, like the cat's gonna let you do that. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it, its pupils are large, round. Flashlight flickers. Ooh. You're gonna hit me with something crazy. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence, punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart, is overridden as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response. Like a predator prepared to pounce. But waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay so forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you could sense it clearly as if it had whispered. Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Ooh. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Did the cat attack you? Did the cat shapeshift? I kind of want to see some very creepy eldritch horror type of thing now. Kind of hope it goes in that direction, where the cat is no longer just some cat. Okay. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell.
Ruin the immersion, bro. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder. That's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... There's way more blood on it too. Come on, man. You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. Look at that. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife, as if skipping in delight, and bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. Chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you've taken in. Licking away your kitchen knife. Once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. Oh nah, bruh. This cat really got you in a different dimension. That's wild. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running. Because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you?
Light work, no reaction.
Interesting. How very, very interesting. Inning 0 begins. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you can go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost missed it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. Sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. Loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground, softening your steps. Meow, 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 meow. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. The end of the alley, in a big cardboard box.
We tired of playing with your ass, nigga. Today your ass is gonna die, bitch. Say goodnight, motherfucker.
Meow. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. You look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. This one sure is a cutie, though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are, with rent and bills to pay for. Not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you can care for a cat long term, right?
Oh my god.
You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. Meow. What to do? You are not ready. You are not ready. You are not ready. Who says I'm not ready? Feed it. Cat, oh shoot. The cat must be hungry, right? You can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to that box it's in. Though, it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then. Wait, what? Okay, I thought I saw something. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. And not to think on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat, especially when you could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? Not yet. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? You dig into your pockets. Found a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. The string is far too short. It's a red string, too. Red string of fate? I don't know. An eager and excited cat leaping for it could easily lead you to getting bitten and scratched. In your right pocket, the bar of chocolate. Ooh, kill the cat, bro. Get that cat with that chocolate. Is chocolate lethal to cats? I don't want to say I know, but I'm pretty sure it's lethal for dogs. You find a chocolate bar? Is it? Nope, it's not even expired. Quite the find indeed. You're about to offer it to the cat, when suddenly you're hit with guilt as you remember something gut-curdling. Chocolate is toxic to cats. Oh my gosh. You resist the urge to vomit at your near mistake. You feel so guilty you throw the chocolate bar away into a nearby trash bin, so it is toxic too. Alright, probably should have known that. I mean, I'm pretty sure somewhere like deep in the back recesses of my mind I did.
Stop the cat.
Right. An almost cat killer doesn't deserve chocolate. You go back to the cat, barely able to stand its innocently oblivious.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna skip that word for now. Meow. Yeah, I hear you. It doesn't even know that you almost. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. You're a horrible person. You know what? Stay there. I'll be right back. Meow. You leave the alley. And return with a whole fish you bought at a nearby grocery shop. It was a bit pricey, but it was the least you could do. Cat eagerly accepts your offering, munching happily at the fish after you place it in the box. Meow, meow, meow. You want to smile at the sight, but you just feel so awful. Sorry again. The cat seemingly pays you no mind as you slip back out of the alley. Not feeling like you deserve a peaceful day out, you decide to just head back home. Dog, here's the thing. You didn't do anything. You almost did, yes. Well, what the heck is wrong with you? Something's going on. Obviously, right? Something's going on, okay? Don't really need to state the obvious. But you didn't give the chocolate to the cat. What has got you so down? Let's see. On the way home, you notice more cats than usual, watching you from their hiding spots. But you try not to think about it. You can't help but wonder if they know what you'd nearly done. Bruh. It's not like you meant to hurt anyone. Right. Finally reach your apartment building. You're about to unlock the door when...
But what the hell, boy?
Question mark? A dozen meows? Huh? What is that? Huh? What's that noise?
Huh? Huh? Huh?
What's that? What's that noise? I'm sorry, but that, like, there's a question mark where it's just like, you. Just. What was that? What's huh? And then the realization hits. Yes, those were in fact cats, my man. All right, time to get enough goofing around. Time to actually take this serious. Look behind you. Only you see dozens of cats standing there, looking at you. Did they see you feeding the cat in the alley and not that you had more food for all of them? I'm sorry, I don't have any more food for you. None of them move an inch. Starting to feel a little unnerved when finally a single cat pushes its way to the front, and it's... Oh, it's... Oh, it's... Held carefully between its teeth is the chocolate bar you'd thrown away earlier. It places the chocolate bar down in front of it before looking back up at you. All cats look up at you. You can feel their judgment. You feel your sins weighing down heavily on your back. Bruh, what the frick is going on? You didn't do anything. You almost did something wrong. It was an honest mistake. I was about to make the analogy of like, right, you were attempting to murder somebody, then you're like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't.
You stupid.
You know that's a wrong to do inherently if you have some decent morals. This guy pulled out a chocolate bar and more than likely just absent-mindedly started to like attempt to give to the cat, and then he was like, oh, wait a second. Everybody in the world should know that murder is a bad thing. That would be a totally different story had you attempted to genuinely kill this cat and then give up. And then be like, you know what? Nah, never mind. But without the money to buy enough food for all of them, you don't know what to do. Beg for forgiveness. It's probably the wrong choice. But what does this guy have to beg for? Come on. You say he's way down on you, but you're only human. What more can you do? Jeez. Try to ignore the yowling of the neighborhood cats as you go about your chores. You consider preparing for dinner. But how could you enjoy it knowing how hungry those poor cats outside are? The ones you've wronged? You decide to take a bath and go straight to bed without dinner. A fitting punishment for someone like you. Dude, shut up. You forgo the fancy bath bubbles because you don't deserve them and sink into the water with a sigh. This guy, like, this is exactly how he did it. Oh, I almost killed the cat. Right? What is wrong with this guy? Your mind races, but you can't really think of any immediate solution that doesn't require more money. You wish there was something, anything you could do to make things right.
Kill them all. Kill all the cats.
You're not right in the head, dude. You're being manipulated. Suddenly, your legs start to feel really itchy. You try to lift one to see what's going on, but what rises out of the water isn't a pair of legs. This guy's getting an underwater erection. What the frick is going on? Whoa! It's the cat. I know y'all hear that. With that being said, since it is 10 p.m., I've got to go to bed because I got to be up really early, but I'm going to keep going until I get an ending. All right, and then I'm going to call it. And then I'm probably going to continue this in a separate video. Plus, this recording is getting really long. I was not expecting this game to be this long. All right, it's done. It's a fishtail. You feel dizzy at the sight. Maybe you're hallucinating from the stress. You try to climb out of the tub to cool your head, but instead of your hand rising up to brace itself, a wet fin stretches out to plop on the rim. It's too weak to hold your weight. You're so startled by the sight. That you slip and smack your head on the side of the bathtub, passing out almost immediately. You're awake. Think, anyway. You open your eyes and you're underwater. You must have slid beneath the surface of the bathwater. You gasp instinctively, except not really. Bubble simply floats out of your mouth. Up, up, up to the surface. You're broke as heck, so you know your bathtub isn't that big. Did you shrink? But how? And even if there was a reasonable answer, it wouldn't explain how you haven't drowned yet. You swim to the edge of the tub and see the truth in your shadow silhouette. You've been turned into a fish. What is this game turned into? What has this game turned into? This isn't possible. You don't get any time to ponder over this, unfortunately. Because just then, a shadow looms over you from above. You look up and see the cat. It peers down at you from beyond the water's surface. And then you realize this is the answer. This is how you're meant to atone. It is your time now to give penance. With a heavy heart, you swim up to the surface. Meow. Cat scoops you up, tossing you out of the tub and then onto the bathroom tiles. As you flop around, gasping for air or water, you realize the cat wasn't alone. Dozens of hungry eyes peer down at you. You could hear the yowling of what sounds like hundreds of cats outside your bathroom window. You send one last look to the cat before closing your eyes and accepting your fate. As the cats descend upon you, tearing at your flesh, you find yourself mourning the fact that you're not even big enough to feed all of them. Even in the end, you couldn't properly atone. Your efforts, your life, all of it amounted to nothing. Ending 25, seafood sacrifice. Alright, sorry for being shocked, I suppose, but I was not expecting there to be that many endings. It seems like that this video, not this video, but whatever I plan on making in the future, might involve this game way more than I initially intended. Anyway, this game, as you guys can see and read, is called Do Not Take This Cat Home. I got ending 0 and 25, so I've got 38 more endings to discover. What the frick? All right, well, that's it. This video is long enough. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys really did enjoy, look forward to the next part of this game, I suppose. Right? Okay. Anyway, that's it. Peace.